Sorry about that, guys. I keep forgetting to put my mic on. But welcome to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D, unapologetic and nine buys. And I'm glad that you guys are here spending it with me. Those that coming in, make sure you go ahead and hit like, comment, and share these videos for more unapologetic content. So as you can see by the title, we're gonna go ahead and talk about some of the stuff that is going on with love and marriage in Huntsville. Some stuff that I had spotted, came to my attention when it comes to Destiny and Moses and Sunny. So we're going to talk about that as well. But again, guys, welcome to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D, unapologetic and nine buys. So before I get into all the good stuff, let me make sure I go ahead and do my copyright disclaimer, which we most definitely got to go ahead and do that. The copyright disclaimer is under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Okay, so I wanted to make sure that I get that out the way. And also, I want to go ahead and say this right here. In here is for grown folks, unapologetic, non buys. And if you can't stand the heat, then you just definitely got to go ahead and get out the kitchen, okay? Because so much stuff is going on, which I started to go ahead and put this topic right here when it comes to what I want to talk about with Destiny, Sunny, and Moses. I wanted to go ahead and push that back, but I said, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about that and go ahead and knock that out the way. But before I get into all this right here, I want to go ahead and address some things. I know you guys knew a lot of stuff that had happened to me yesterday where I was threatened. Yes, I was threatened when someone sat there and they saying, certain things, especially when it dealing with violence and something that's criminal. No, I'm not going to go ahead and take that lightly, not at all. And I don't think that you all would take that lightly as well. So, like I said, if you come on social media and you put some stuff out, don't think that it's going to go away. It's not going to go away. You just can't go around and bullying people and thinking that can say anything that you want just because of stuff that really has nothing to do with you. It's like they took this show of Love and Marriage in Huntsville, they took it to a very all-time low. I've been watching so much stuff, that goes on when it comes to this particular show. Most of it does not happen on the show. It happens off the show. Just like they talking about, when it comes to Martell, talking about, now that his attorney, is trying to remove herself off the case. I want to know, how do these people get all that information? How do these people get all that type of information? If I was Martell, what I would do, I would sit there and I would hire me an investigator, or some type of security, and I will, have some type of protection and also find out who are the ones that's leaking this information because like I said, when it comes to my spirit does not lead me wrong. It got to be someone that's working in that place, at the courthouse in order for that type of information to be leaked out. And if I was Martell, I wouldn't keep sitting on it because most of this stuff that is going on is not, happening on the show. Is happening off the, off the set. It's happening, in these people' personal life. It's not nothing to do what they put on this reality show. And to me, it's sad because they do not know how to separate the reality show from these people' personal life. And the minute when we say something about it, then all hell going to break out. Make it make sense. Long as they are sitting there stalking and harassing and bringing information, on their channel, is everything is okay, but when you start talking about people that they like, then that's where the problem, comes at. And when I was threatened, whoever it was, I don't know if it was a man or a woman, but like I said there and say, you will be found, okay? Because I'm not going to go ahead and sit on something like this. You will be found. But the thing about it is that when this person came and comment and talking about how, and I'm going to say Miss Buddy and this content creator was coming after me with a pow pow, and you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. I feel that when this person had came and comment and mentioned those names, especially the content creator name, I feel that she should come out and say she has nothing to do with this. And by this content creator is not coming out and addressing this matter, then it makes me feel, are you a part of this? Because if you're not a part of this, you address everything else. Why don't you address this? And that's what we trying to go ahead and figure out. Why is she's not coming out and saying that she has nothing to do with this? But yet you don't hear not one pin drop. They talk about everything else, but they're not talking about this. But this is serious because I am not going to allow anyone to sit there and put myself and my family in harm's way. If someone sit there and say, this is what a person is going to do with me, I'm going to take that seriously. And don't come up and tell me, oh, she's dramatic and she's just making a big deal out of that. No, we saw so many stuff on news how these people have, just because they are fans of someone and how they are stalking people and threatening people, you don't know what could happen. And stuff like this, I take it very seriously. I take it very seriously. And this is not a clickbait. I am going to talk about Destiny and all the stuff that is going on. But again, guys, welcome to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D, unapologetic and nine buys. Make sure you go ahead and hit like, comment, and share these videos for more unapologetic content. And also, if you feel led to go ahead and hit the Cash App, Real Talk 985. So I also want to go ahead and address some other stuff, but I actually, and I'm expecting, I want this to happen because, like I said, I'm not going to sit there and just sleep or on this or just sweep it under the rug. I'm taking action when it comes to this. So I hope that this content creator, when their name was mentioned, that they say that they have nothing to do with this because this person came. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, just go ahead and watch the last video, how my life was threatened. They said that these two people was coming after me with a pow pow. Okay. They didn't say a quote, ain't no fun when the rabbit got the, you know what. No, they actually named those names. But also, I want to go ahead and talk a little bit about all the stuff that is going on with Stormi Steele's and Anthony Lofty's and people making hundreds of videos, talking about this right here. And I want to talk about a little bit about this because when it comes to Stormy Steele's, a lot of people are jealous. They are very jealous because they see that she's winning. One thing about Stormy is not playing checkers; she's playing chess. And let me go ahead and pull up her. I'm gonna go on her Instagram page. Let me pull this up because some people might not know who Stormy is. So bear with me, and we're gonna go ahead and talk about this as well. I was thinking about just changing a thumbnail because I'm just talking about various topics. Okay, so I don't know if I'm gonna change the thumbnail or not, but a lot of people are jealous of Stormy, especially when Stormy went on TikTok and she went ahead and pretty much she crashed it. She's number one on TikTok, especially when it comes to sales. And we already know when it comes to these haters, these jealous vultures, they are very jealous, of Stormy's success because nobody can make it but the ones that they are sitting there doing the bidding for. That's the only one that can make it. And if anybody sat there and outshine who they are sitting there running for, then everything is okay. But they were jealous. I know they was really jealous when Stormy husband had surprised her with a Cybertruck, a Tesla. And let me show you a little bit of this, which I know you guys most likely saw it 100 times, but see it again because we got these jealous bottom feeders. They on social media cannot show their face. Some thugs, and they hate to see people succeed. Like I said, when other people, they bless, I celebrate their blessings because I know that my blessings is next in line. Okay, so let me show you a little bit of this right here, and then we're gonna go on.
Y'all, I've been traveling for over a week. I mean, I've been to LA, Tampa, Mississippi, and I had no idea my baby missed me as much as I missed him until I realized I was being surprised. Okay. Why am I walking back? I ain't even gonna lie, I feel so crazy walking backwards, and I'm nosy as fuck. So I was like, what you want me not to see? I was excited, but I was nervous literally at the same time.
Yeah, I'm walking backwards. Am I good?
You good.
Keep going?
Yeah.
Okay. What you doing? I'm damn blindfold with a surprise.
She got everything. What can I get her for Mother's Day? So I said, "She come around." So I got you this Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
Oh my God.
Y'all, my damn jaw was on the floor. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's the fact that he got my dream truck less than a month after I said I loved it. Like, how you even do that? Like, it's a Tesla Cybertruck. Like, what the fuck?
Are you serious?
Got you a Tesla truck. Got you a Tesla truck.
Oh my goodness. Oh my God. What? Oh my God, that was crazy.
So let me go ahead and stop it right here. And by the way, guys, I am using Stormy's product. Let me see if you guys can see it. Let me see if I can. I think it's kind of blur out, but let me see if you can see it. I don't know why my screen is so short, guys. But yes, this is Stormy product right here. I have the body glaze of strawberry shortcake, and I purchased several other ones, but I gave it away for Mother's Day, and also some gifts out to some of my loyal subscribers. Okay, but yeah. So hold on one second, trying to get all this together, and then I'm gonna go and continue with what I am talking about. Okay. So let me go ahead and get out this right here. Okay. So I just wanted you guys to see who I'm talking about. I'm talking about now I'm talking about Stormy. But when I saw how they were and I'm talking about Stormy, okay, guys. Let me go ahead and change this because I don't want you guys to think I'm talking about Destiny. I'm talking about Stormy now, and then we can go ahead and talk about Destiny. I mean, yes. So when I saw the videos that these content creators are coming up with, talking about Stormy, how Stormy is doing some illegal stuff, and how Stormy went ahead and pretty much scam, one of these content creators. And I was sitting there saying, why are these people are putting that type of information out there. And this woman, she never was charged. She does not have any arrest record, of such a thing that these people are accusing her of. And just because they felt like, they could link it up with another content creator, that, oh, it got to be Stormy is the one that putting out that information. But I'm here to tell you guys that if you don't have proof that Stormy had any dealings with what you guys are putting out, that is considered as defamation. Because what you are doing is you are sabotaging other people's brand. And I'm pretty sure when it comes to Stormy money is very long and most likely is longer than the ones that's putting out this false information. And it's sad when we go out and we put out this information because it sounds good, not knowing the consequences and the repercussions behind this. These people could sit there and they can sue you because nowhere in the world I'm going to allow people to put that type of information out there. And knowing that I have not been charged for it, no police ever came in and subpoena me or gave me some warning or whatever. But yet you guys running with this type of information. And that's why I say when it comes to what I call the melanuts, these people are some very dangerous people. But the Most High God said that your time is almost up. And also want to do a membership. I'm gonna do a membership, a private membership, because the spirit been lead me to some stuff, especially when it comes to this very dark cult. That's exactly what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it a cult. Because anytime when you come in together and you spewing hate, you're tearing down, you're not lifting up, and you're only lifting up one person, to me, it's like a cult behavior. And I'm going to sit there and set up a membership only because just feel some demonic spirits, and we got to know exactly how to deal when it comes to stuff like this, okay? And like I said, I operates in my lane when I talk about stuff like this, okay? I am in my lane. I see Miss Wu is in the house. Thank you, Miss Wu, for coming in. She says, afternoon, Lady D and chat. So I'm gonna talk more about that later. But yes, and like I said, know that no weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue that rise against you, it shall be condemned, because we are dealing with some very dark demonic people. But like I said, even demons falls, okay? Especially in the name of Jesus. So let me go ahead. I pull out some bullet points, especially when it comes to all the stuff that is going on when it comes to Stormy and all the stuff, how we seeing these content creators are coming out with videos, saying, that, Stormy is, doing some stuff that's illegal. But if Stormy is doing some stuff that is illegal and you guys are putting that out and she never been charged for it, that's considered as defamation. Stormy could come back at you guys. And just like I just said, Stormy money is very long. And I don't know you guys' pockets, but I'm pretty sure that Stormy's money is very longer than these content creators. Because if they had long money, no way in the world that they will be sitting on the platform day in and day out spewing all this hate. But the minute when people start turning the table and the stuff start backfiring on them, then they want to sit there and they want to holler foul. Make it make sense. So I got some bullet points, okay? When you making allegations of a crime without a police report or official charge, that right there is illegal. That's illegal. If you are out there sitting there making allegations of a crime, saying that this girl is doing some illegal stuff, that right there is a crime, especially when there is no police reports. Now, if there was a police report and you can show us that you went ahead and you filed charges, then that's your word. But you have never showed us. We don't see no police reports. that this content creator went ahead and filed charges on Stormi to go out there and make these accusations. Don't you know that Stormy attorney can come and sit there and clean you up? And like I said, when it comes to these content creators, just because you may look like you got a large follower, but some of these people, when the chips fall, do you think that these people going to have your back? No, these people is not going to have your back, not at all. So I don't know why they think, oh, this is newsworthy. This is not newsworthy, because what you're doing is you trying to sit there and sabotage and put people's business in jeopardy, just because you felt the need to come out and make a video talking about someone did some illegal work. But if someone did something illegal to you, and if you don't have a police report, or this person was not charged or arrested, then you cannot say nothing, but let justice sit there and work itself out. Ms. Wu says, I think it's horrible that they are doing that. It's horrible. Absolutely. IMO, First Amendment right. All this from a so-called woman empowerment group. They are under a spell. They got to be under something. They got to be under something, because no way in the world I will sit there and jeopardize my life, my family, my home for someone that I don't know. Is it worth it? Because I'm pretty sure that Stormy is going to come back on all this right here. No way in the world Stormy is going to sit there and just sweep this under the rug. So also it says YouTube has the authority to remove channels that make unsupported allegations against individuals. So they could lose their channel because you putting out false information. This is not entertainment. I don't care if you sit there and you come out and you say, oh, this is for entertainment purpose only, and read the copyright, whatever. No, you're not talking about something that's dealing with, this show. You're talking about these people' personal life, these people' businesses. And if you sitting there coming after these people' businesses, they have the right to sit there and shut you down. And I'm pretty sure that Stormy is not going to sit there and just sweep this under the rug. And his content creator channel may be at risk or remove or making unsupported allegations against Stormy and Anthony, okay? Because you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Anthony Loftus, like I say, you don't play. This is not no game. I mean, these people, when it comes to these unhinged people, this is horrible, guys. This is hard. This is very horrible. Also, it says legal repercussions. Yes, there's legal repercussions. Spreading false information or making unsupported allegation can potentially lead to defamation or slander, a lawsuit. If the person accused suffering harm, Stormy could come out and sit there and say she lost a lot of business. She could come after you guys if you guys cannot prove that in court. So no way in the world that you could come out and make those type of accusations without a police report, without this woman is being charged. No way in the world you can put that type of information out. If the person accused suffering harm to their reputation or other damages as a result, the accuser may be held legally responsible. 2, damage to personal and professional reputation. You sitting there going on your platform, putting all this stuff out without any police reports, that can damage this person's brand. Because now you got other people thinking, I cannot trust Stormy. I cannot trust Stormy because most likely Stormy is going to put my personal business out. But that has not been proven. That has not been proven. And even if you could feel that you can link the two together, You still sit there have to go through a court of law with before you put that type of information out, okay? So damage to personal and professional reputation accuses someone of a crime without proper evidence. You cannot sit there and say, "Oh, I think that the reason why this content creator, Anthony Lofties, went ahead and got this information because I'm going to tie it with Stormi." That's your thought. You got to prove that. If you cannot prove that, you can't just sit there and say, "Oh, I think this person did this." That does not work. You messing with these people brand, these people reputation, these people money. It doesn't work like that. So let me read it again. Damage to personal and professional reputation. Accusing someone of a crime without proper evidence can tarnish their reputation and have a long-lasting negative effect on their personal and professional life. It can lead to public scrutiny, loss of business opportunities, and a strained relationship. So if this cannot be proven, then Stormi can come after the ones that's putting out this lies. That's why I sit there and say, guys, social media is a beast. In no way in the world, if I will come out and put this type of information out because I don't want to see these people business to prosper. Like I said, our own people, it's sad when our own people are the ones that's out there doing the most. It's so sad. We always say, "Oh, it's the palm people." No, the palm people, like I said, old Master don't have to do anything anymore. All old Master have to do is just sit under his tree, drink his lemonade or whatever he's drinking, and just laugh at your fools. Because now what he said there and put into your mind is there. It's embedded in your mind. No slave mentality. That's all it is. You don't have to do anything anymore because it's already embedded in your brains now. So now you out there doing their bidding. 3, loss of credibility, making baseless allegations, undermining one credibility and trustworthy. People may be less people may be less likely to believe or take seriously any future claims made by the individual, even if they are valid. So now what you're doing is you got people sitting there don't want to do business with her. And all this right here is what I call jealousy. And we talked about jealousy all the time. Jealousy is crueler than the grave. What jealousy would do, and that's Bible scriptures. Jealousy will keep their eyes on their prey until they try to take them out. Like I said, when we bless, you are blessed. Stop sitting there trying to sabotage when it comes to business, especially Black small businesses. Don't you know we got a very small percentage of Black businesses in the United States? No more than 1% of Black small businesses in the United States. And it's sad when we try to put our foot on our own people. But all this right here is jealousy. Jealousy. That is sad. That is so sad when you going out there and you putting information out there and got these little silly sheeps running, making videos and don't know that you can be sued as well. Now, this right here is a lawsuit. This right here is defamation. The stuff that you guys are trying to come on us with, that's minute. That'll be thrown out. But when you start messing with people business, their money, stuff that you cannot prove, oh, this is serious. This is very serious. It's sad, guys. This is what I call sad. This will say they reach it. Absolutely. Denise Marcia says, hello, Lady D, hoping all is well. Hey, Denise, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in. Country Girl Queena says, hello, Lady D, and chat. Absolutely. Absolutely, Country Girl. B1, Black one first. Black businesses first. My girl's in the house, Starbucks lover. She says, please hit the like button and share these videos and subscribe to this channel. Like I said, and here's real talk. And we're going to go ahead and see if we could do membership only because it's some very demonic people, very demonic people. And we got some people, they don't know how to sit there and handle these type of people. But it's time for us to sit there and get up and wake up because while we sitting there and laying down, not doing anything, these demons are working overtime on us. They are plotting, trying to see who are the next victim that they can go ahead and take down. And we're not doing nothing about it. But I'm here to tell you, you can do something about it. Because all the stuff that they are doing, I don't care if it's witchcraft, voodoo, or whatever, all that right there is a temporary fix. And if you don't know how to operate in those type of things that you are trying to sit there and put upon people, then all it's going to do is backfire on you. And I'm going to show you how to backfire it on them. Believe it or not. And if I can't do it, trust me, I know somebody else can do it. That is power packed. Because no way in the world that these demons should be able to have us back in a corner when they doing the same thing. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you because even demons going to fall. Even demons going to tremble. And that's real talk, okay? So let's go ahead and continue. I think I'm on, yes, 4. Social consequences. Spreading false accusations can lead to social isolation. People don't want to deal with people like that. They'll stay far away from them. Look how you guys went on her business page, flooded her business page, gave her bad reports. But we already know numbers don't lie. This girl is doing good. So most likely she's not worrying about you guys because numbers don't lie. I don't care how you go on her business page and give her bad reports. But if the numbers is not adding up when she's still selling and she's still winning, so who you think that these people are going to believe? Tell me who you think that these people are going to believe. Who do you think that these people is going to believe? Spreading false accusations can lead to social isolation as people may distance themselves from someone who is known to make unsupported claims. It can also create division within communities and damage relationships between individuals. So you're not only sitting there messing with these people, businesses, and their clients, you also messing with these people family. You causing strife to go into their family. So right there, Stormi could sit there and start suing you guys because this has not been proven. You're not only messing with her clients, you're messing with her family as well. Because I know the damage when someone lie on you, because like I said, I can't tell you nothing that I never been through. I've been through all this. I remember with my home health, how I had people coming in and sitting there, going out and not seeing my clients. And when the chips fell down, who you thought that they came after? They came after me. And I had to go through the process. People will put you in the lion's den. People will have you falling on your face, but no weapon formed against you shall prosper, which means that it's going to fall. They're going to put you through it, but they're going to end up, everything that they tried to send your way is going to fall back on them seven different ways. Everyone that came against my business, I promise you, They fell flat on their face. And I hate when people, especially when it comes to our people, how they try to come after people business. It's not easy. You looking at the glory, but you don't know the story. You don't know what it took for these people, for us to get what we got. And when it comes to messing with black businesses, I'm very hard on stuff like that. I'm very hard on stuff like that because I went through hell 7 whole years fighting, trying to keep my business. I went through hell. But I thank God that my soul was anchored in the Lord, because if my soul wasn't anchored in the Lord and found out that they bit off a lie, I would have lost my mind, or I could have been in prison today if I didn't have the right stuff in order. And I'm pretty sure that when it comes to Stormi got her ducks in order as well. But you can't go out there and accuse people of doing something illegal based off, oh, I think that I can put the dots together. It does not work like that. You have to have proof. You have to have proof that this person did this. And if there's no proof, then you can go after them. And I promise you, it's not going to look good. And I only can tell you what I've been through. What I've been through. And the Most High God is not going to allow me to sit there and tell you guys something that I don't know what I'm talking about. Leave black businesses alone. It's very few of them. If it's something that you think that it's not right, instead of you sitting there spreading it and gossiping, go to that person and say, get it right. Don't sit there and try to assassinate these people business. That's not right, guys. That is not right at all. And I just hope that Stormi comes after every last person that is doing this to her business, because that is unfair. That is unfair. Dark and Lovely is in the house. She says, hello, beauties, at Real Talk with Lady D in chat. Hey, Dark and Lovely, how you doing? Starbucks Lover says, if you would like to support this channel, cash out Real Talk. Your support is appreciated, not required. Thank you very much, Starbucks. Dark and Lovely says, I hit the like button. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you very, very much, Dark and Lovely. She also said, yes, this is terrible of what QS is doing to Stormi. That's horrible. That is very horrible. And then the thing about it, these people don't realize the harm and the danger they are putting their stuff themselves in. Because I'm pretty sure, Stormi is not going to just sit on this right here. Stormi going to come back firing. And like I said, when it comes to Stormi's money is very, very long. Very long. And I don't know these people's pockets, but nowhere in the world that I want to spend my money and throw it down the drain on stuff that I could have avoided. It's not worth it. I don't care if you have money to fight this. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Going after people businesses, it's not worth it. And you don't know how it can affect everything around these people, even though it's not going to prosper. But you don't know the hell that you can put a person in by putting out this information that you cannot prove. Wait until you can prove it. Wait until there's police reports. Wait until this person, whatever she did, have gotten arrested for this right here. But you cannot sit there and put out this information because, oh, I think this happened. It doesn't work like that, guys. Not in this world. Dark and Lovely say, yes, this terrible. Yes, I read that. Miss Wu said, I will be supporting Stormi and buying more of her products. Absolutely, because like I said, ain't nobody mad but the devil. They mad because this girl is doing her thing. She playing chess. She's not in a basement or sitting there trying to, come out and Lord Jesus Christ. But it's just so horrible. And make sure you go and support Stormi. Continue supporting her. And I just pray, that Stormy would just leave this reality show because God had blessed her tremendously. The Most High God had opened streams of income for Stormy, and she does not need this reality show because most of them that comes on this reality shows, they faking it until they make it. Stormy came with her stuff. Stormy came with a big old huge mansion and acres of land, her own warehouse. She came with everything set up. And now God has blessed her, opened up the windows, opened up the heaven vaults, and poured out a blessing upon her where she don't even have enough room to receive. I mean, she's sipping out the salsa. She got an overflow. And they jealous because they don't want nobody to sit there, be blessed, but the ones that they sitting there doing the bidding for. But that's not the way that the Most High God works. Because you cannot sit there and try to sabotage someone, try to put your foot on someone else's neck just to lift somebody else up. It doesn't work like that. It might form, guys, but I promise you, it won't prosper. And that's real talk, okay? It won't prosper. So enough is enough, guys, when it comes to these people. Enough is enough. I'm gonna read one more, and after that, I'm gonna go ahead and get to destiny. Okay, I haven't forgotten. So I'm gonna read one more, and then I might go ahead and set up another channel and talk about more of this right here because I have a lot of you know bullet points that I went ahead and wrote down. So I'm on 5. 5 is potential legal actions, and I hope she do. I hope Stormy and Anthony Loftus, I hope they do sit there and go after these people because you cannot just sit there and say, "Oh, I did this. I think this person did that." You can't do that. So potential legal action. The accused individuals may choose to pursue legal action against the person making a false allegation. This can result in future legal expenses, stress, and potential reputational damage for the accuser. And I am a witness. I am a witness. All the ones that had came against me, some of them caught strokes. Some of them will end up in the nursing home. Some of them end up working at McDonald's. Ain't nothing wrong with McDonald's, but I'm just saying, oxygen tanks. I mean, they went down in jail. They went down because, like I said there and say, I know I won't steal from myself. So you cannot sit there and mess with God's anointed people. And I'm pretty sure that Destiny had all of her ducks in a row. So when you going out there and you making these false accusations, putting these people in harm's way, their families, that hurts. Because what you're doing is you delaying the process. So don't think that you're going to be able to get away with all this right here. And that's why I say I'm in my lane. This is my ministry. I only can tell you what I've been through, but it's so sad how we take these people personal business and talk about their personal business, but we don't talk about the stuff that's on the show. All these videos, all these content creators, notice when they make these videos, they're not talking about what happened on the show. They are talking about what is happening in these people's personal life, just like they do in Martell. How these people getting all this information. And if I was Martell, I would investigate to find out how these people are getting this information way before I can come out and put it out. And I promise you, because the Spirit does not lie to me, He's going to find that the way that these people are getting that information, because it got someone that is working in those places and leaking it to them. And that's how I see it in the Spirit. So don't get mad with the messenger, okay? And I'm gonna do more readings. Like I said, I get mine from straight from the Most High God. I don't need to go into darkness. I don't need to hire a spiritualist or these media. I don't need to do that. I get my readings from the Most High God. When He tell it to me, believe it. You could take it to the bank, okay? And we're gonna talk about all that right there. Um, Dark and Lovely say QS has no proof. Absolutely, and that's damaging. That is damaging. So I hope she, you know, have money to write a check that she might can cash. I don't know, however it goes, but it's dangerous, guys. I mean, ain't nowhere in the world I would sit there and put out this type of information just to get people to come in and agree with me. These people don't care about you. So if you go down, I promise you, they gonna run to somebody else. Oh, they just looking for some drama. That's all these people, and we do it. We falling for it. She said QS has no proof that Stormi did that, and she lied on Anthony. He said that Stormi never sent him anything, and neither did she pay him. She has to prove the allegation. Absolutely. Absolutely. I just talked about that. You got to prove that. You cannot sit there and assume just because Stormi is in business and Stormi and Anthony Lofty, they are friends or whatever. So I'm going to try to put the dots together and link those two. You got to prove that. You got to prove it. And you cannot come out and assume if you don't have no legal documentations, no police reports, no charges of this stuff is facts. And that's real talk, okay? Dark and Lovely says, Lady D, she lied also stating that Anthony is stalking her. Wow. That is horrible. That is horrible. And like I said, I just hope that this content creator come out and address that she had nothing to do with what this overzealous person came on my page and talking about how this content creator wants to come in and take me out, unalive me, okay? Ms. Wu say all of this because they don't want anyone speaking on that cult lead. Absolutely. You got to be sitting there. Like I said, we got to be close to something for these people to sit there and act like they are acting. But the thing about it is that they can go and get all these people information and make videos and laugh at all this stuff. But the minute when the tables are turning, when you start talking about Miss Buddy, then they got a problem. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And like I said, when it comes to these people, understand they are public figures. But what about Ariane Curry? Ariane is not a public figure. Ariane is not on television. She could come back after you guys too. And I just hope, guys, I just hope you get my videos to Ariane. Because I'm pretty sure, trust me, I will school her. And if I can't school her, trust me, I will connect her to someone that can help her to stop this trauma bonding train. Because first of all, Ariane could sue every last one of them for putting all this information out, even the telephone calls. You don't record no one's telephone conversations. That's private. And you don't even talk about her because she's not a public figure. That right there is called harassment. Now, if she was a public figure on TV, then yes, she's free game. You air it out, you free game. But you guys going on her personal channel and taking her stuff out and making commentary about it when she's not a public figure. So Ariane could come after you guys. And that's real talk, okay? That's real talk. Now, she can definitely come after you guys. Dark and Lovely say, I hope your son investigate both Mel and QS and Dina because they named suspect in her threatened comments to you. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm on my game just like I was before. When they came after me, trust me. All I had to do is sit there and just make one phone call. And one thing about my children, they don't play when it comes to their mama. And that's real talk. You don't know. Like I said there and say who you are entertaining, who you are messing with. And this stuff right here. This this is nothing to sweep under the rug. You can't sweep this type of stuff under the rug. You cannot do that. And when you threaten someone's life, talking about you trying to take them out, then yes, they can get the authorities involved with this. Especially when it comes to bullying and harassment. Don't you know that the FBI are watching you guys? These people are watching you guys, just waiting for you guys to sit there and just slip. And I hope Martell contact me as well, and Ariane, okay? Because it's time to go ahead and put a stop when it comes to these overzealous fans, stalking these people, harassing these people. I want to know how these people are getting all this information before Martell could even sit there and step foot in front of the camera to say what's going on. Where are these people getting this information? Well, we're going to find out. We're going to find out where these people are getting this type of information from. We're going to find out where they get the information from. Okay? And that's real talk. Ms. Wu said that these women have a deep trauma band trying to their leader. I bet they don't ride that hard for themselves or their own family. Absolutely, Miss Wu. You know, we talked about that. These people probably don't even take up for their own husband, or I don't even think they married. You ain't no man gonna want stuff like that because they too trauma bonded. Riding for a woman that hard. Dad, what's going on? You got to ride for another woman that hard. Do you ride for your children, your loved ones? I don't think so. Like I said, what are you guys getting out of this right here? You might feel like I'm getting a little few coins, but that stuff is not going to last. Only what you do for the Most High God is going to last. I see my girls in the house misbehaving. She say it's speaking to country girl, and also she say their purpose coming out here destroying a black business. That's very hard. That's very horrible. And you know, when it comes to stuff like that, I take it very personal because I went through hell. I promise you, I went through hell. And if it wasn't for a good bookkeeper, I would have sat there, been in prison today. I promise you, I would have been in prison just because our own people hate to see somebody else blessed, not knowing when I'm blessed, you are blessed too. So when it comes to stuff like this stuff traumatizes me, especially when you're trying to sabotage black businesses. I don't take this lightly at all. And I hope Destiny does not take it lightly at all. Just that they say, oh, I ain't worrying about them. Don't do that, Destiny. Don't do that. Because at first I did, I ain't worried about they can't do nothing. Oh, honey, them demons, those jealous demons, oh, honey, they gonna stay up all night trying to set traps and snares and everything. So if I was you, I would handle it right now. Right now. Don't sit there and say, oh, and brush it off. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Please don't do that at all. This behavior says, what good for the goose? Absolutely. It's good for the gander. Absolutely. Absolutely. She also said the harassment, bash, and stalking Ariane and her children. And I just talked about that, Miss Behaving. Ariane can go on these people because she's not a public figure. And I just don't understand why Ariane just sitting on that. I don't understand. Please, guys, get in touch with Ariane and tell her to call me or email me. And I promise you, we will get the ball rolling because you are not a public figure. You didn't sign for this, but they did. Martell signed for it. Melody signed for it, and every last one of them on Love and Marriage Huntsville, they signed for their life to be open on public display. But she didn't sign for this. So I promise you, You can sit there and go after every last content creator and everyone that's involved in having you to go through all the stuff that you're going through. No way in the world I sit there and come on and argue with these people. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't argue with these people. I would take action. And like I said there and say, people in high places are watching them now. People in high places are watching them now. He that have an ear, let him hear. And I'm gonna set me a membership private where we're gonna be able to talk because it's time for this so-called cult to come down. And anytime when you have a cult in the United States, you are under investigation. You are under investigation because the United States do not like cults. When you're going around stalking, bullying, harassing, threatening, messing with people business, that's wrong. Making up lies, and you refuse to dismantle this. The Most High God had told Miss Buddy to dismantle the millimeters, detach yourself from it. And she came out from what I saw, laughing and saying these are grown people. And it may not be her exact words. Thank you very much, Dark and Lovely. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you very much. And I pray that it falls on good ground, unlimited, shaking together. Thank you very, very much. Thank you for the super chat. But I promise you guys, people in high places are watching this right here. And I hope you guys get in touch with Ariane because Ariane Curry is not a public figure. And she has all the rights to go after these people that are harassing and bullying her. And this right here, they are now considering this as a cult because these people have done some stuff. They have done some stuff. And when you are attacking people's lives, their families, causing stress, because you are doing other people bullying and threatening people to unalive them, like I say, you never know who you're messing with. You never know who you're messing with. You could be messing with the wrong people. But I promise you, if you felt like you have been bullied by this cult behavior, people, email me because it's time to get the ball rolling. Because this is a cult. This is a cult. And I will talk about this a little more because sometimes give them enough give them enough rope. And as you can see it right now, give them enough rope. You know the rest. Misbehaving say, yes, ma'am, no cults allowed. Being led astray for easy slaughter. Yes, sending these people to the slaughterhouse. These silly sheeps to the slaughterhouse over a freaking woman. Over a freaking woman. And the thing about it, they don't want to talk about nothing that's going on when it comes to the reality show. Oh, we're going to go ahead and boycott the reality show. Well, if you're going to boycott the reality show, why are you talking about what's going on in these people's personal business? Make it make sense. If you are going to boycott the reality show, then don't talk about these people at all. If you're sitting there telling people you don't want to watch the show, don't watch the show, then don't talk about the people. If I don't like something, I'm not going to talk about them. But all they're looking for is how they're going to dig dirt on these people. That's all it is. You're right. Silly sheep. Wand and stray asleep. You're right. And what's going to happen to them? They're going to end up in the ditch. The blind leading the blind. Sugar Brown said Ariane should sue Miss Buddy for her minions for false allegations that involve CPS going to her home and allegedly questioning her daughter. Now, you know that was not right. And all this right here, like I say, I never went and checked this, so I'm saying allege. But if it is, then that is wrong. That is absolutely wrong. That is absolutely wrong. So, like I said, you got to be careful how you put this false information out. You have to be careful how you put this false information out. And I don't even know if I had talked about Destiny and Sunny and all the stuff. If not, I just go ahead and make another video and talk about that for another day. But I felt the need to go ahead and talk about this right here. But just watch that little small little short that I went ahead and made talking about Destiny and Sunny and Moses. Like I said, when it comes to all them right there, first of all, Destiny was not married, and I don't even think that it was engaged. And I think that when it comes to Moses, by him, supporting her, when she was going through her financial difficulties and she had a child that is not for him, I think, like I said, give the brother some slack. So we'll talk about that another day. But I just, felt led to go ahead and talk about this right here. Sugar Brown says a bunch of degradable bozos claiming to boycott the show, yet still watching the show. And the thing about it, Sugar Brown was to me is an all time low, is that they never want to talk about the stuff that is going on this reality show. They want to talk about these people' personal life. They want to go ahead and dig up dirt when it comes to these people, and that's just to show you that these people are very dangerous, very very dangerous. And I just hope that Carlos King, he sat there and instead of worrying about what's going on, Real Housewives of Atlanta and somebody else network, go ahead and check this out right here because it's attached to your name. And that's real talk. So guys, thank you for coming in. Thank you for helping me make the live great. Make sure you go ahead and hit like, comment, and share these videos for more unapologetic content. And also, thank you, Dark and Lovely. Thank you for that super chat. But this right here, I wanted to talk about all the stuff that's going on with Destiny, which we're gonna go ahead and talk about that. But I just felt, the need to talk about this stuff that's going on because most of it is happening on social media. But you guys better be ready. You better be ready. Better make sure that you guys have, your ducks in a row because these people is not going to take lightly of you sitting there coming after their business. That's like coming after my life, my baby, and the things that you thought that you can get away with, in 2003 or back then, you're not going to be able to get away with the stuff into this new season. And that's real talk. So my girl went ahead and closed it out. She says, another great live, Lady D. Everyone enjoy the rest of your evening. Be safe and God bless you all. So on that note, guys, you all be blessed.